Hey guys, it's at K Deuces, the sports bet queen, here for another episode of Crooks and Books, season 5. We are finally here. I feel like it's been like 2 years since the last season, but really it hasn't been. I'm just impatient. I'm here with some of your favorite podcast hosties, Big Pick Brad.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, hello. And then Prado the Pointer.
What's up?
We don't have Caleb just yet, but he may intrude. He's also recording another podcast. He records like 5 million other podcasts. So, very popular guy, especially in the country of India, as he would say. And then we don't have Bobby Banks. I mean, but when does he ever show up anyway? Question mark. And we lost actually Al the Towel, but not to anything else, but his own podcast. Of course, he'll join us first to be a special guest from time to time, but he's been really busy. Is that right, Brad?
Something like that.
Something like that. He's also got engaged, so congratulations to him. Everybody's getting engaged on the show. My God. Anyway, I wanted to go over some stats real quick. Um, for week 1, we actually last year the stats are 6-3 for me at win-loss ratio. Big Pick had 5-5. Caleb was 5-6. Bobby was 3-2, and Prado was 6-4. So those are our week 1 stats. Overall, though, we've had a great season last year, over 63% for the whole podcast. So we still are maintaining that over 60% ratio for the last 2 years. Now we're going to move on to our MFK teams. Since we didn't do a preseason show, we're just going to give you guys a little preview of which teams we might be thinking about this whole season. Big Pick, I'm going to start with you if you're ready. If not, you can deflect over to Proud of the Point. What's
Go
your
for
MFK? So let me explain first, real quick.
it.
Mary is basically the team that you're going to marry this season and take them, take you to the promised land of betting, keeping you positive. Fuck is like, I'll fuck with you a little bit, but I'm not going to marry you to that extent where you don't want the commitment. And then kill is like, you completely just don't want to bet this team. So let's start with you. Go ahead, Big Pick.
This year, I want to marry the Jacksonville Jaguars. I think they got a lot of upside.
All right.
Returning head coach Doug Peterson. I always thought he was a stud, even back in Philly. A lot
There
of people
you
hate on
go.
me for that. Doug's a fucking G. Came back from 27 points in the playoff game against my team to shove it in our throat.
Hey,
Kind
that's
of
a
want to
good
fuck with the
point.
Saints a little bit. Feel like that division is just kind of shitty, and they can kind of just steal games that they're favored in the division. A couple on the road,
Okay.
and after their so promising season last year, I want to kill the Vikings. They should have lost a lot more than they won, and yeah, we're just gonna kill off Burke.
Ooh, really interesting. Why is that? Because he just
Well,
doesn't
they're
have it
they're the
anymore. It's
best
you're
team in the
done.
NFL in one score games, and you can't make a living off one score games. I mean, just basically flip a coin the other way, they lose. I mean, they have a losing record, so just shows you that they weren't as good as their record, I feel. And Jefferson's coming off another amazing year. That he might just have a little bit of a setback.
Okay. Okay. Um, those are some really kind of shocking teams. I didn't hear Herb from you. So
Can't be a homer.
uh,
This is a non-homer
this is
committee here.
all bets, right? So
Yep.
okay, Prado, go ahead if you're
So
ready.
the first team that you're talking about, like team you want to marry?
Oh no, yes, yes. Sorry.
MFK, sir. Not
Mary
MLK,
Jessica.
MFK.
The good old Washington Commanders.
Oh
Big
yeah, we've
one.
been talking a lot about them.
Yeah, they're just a good.
Why? Why?
Because Sam Howell should have been starting last year. I'm not sure if they drug test coaches anymore, if they're not allowed to, because Coach Riverboat was saying he didn't know how good Sam Howell would be. And I was like, dude, didn't even know he had to win a game to make the playoffs. So usually when they set that up, it's mainly for a team to actually have success. And history's shown that that division, no one's won back to back, so the Eagles probably won't win that, which means there'll be a lot of surprise wins by I think everyone, even the Dallas Stick boys. So I mean, I just kind of think they're going to be the team to kind of give people the beat downs that you're not going to see coming.
Is that you're talking about Washington? Sorry. I
Yeah,
kind of
just
fell asleep.
Washington.
I'm just joking.
See, no one likes them.
Okay, so what about who would you fuck with a little bit, but not necessarily marry?
I kind of feel like that with the Miami Dolphins. I feel like they got a good coach. They're kind of strange. I don't know about Tua though. You don't know what Tua you're gonna get, but they have like
That doesn't sound
you don't know what if you have good Tua, you're gonna be good. If you have bad Tua, good luck. Maybe Tyreek Hill can go back there and play a little bit of Wildcat.
okay. Okay. And then which team would you kill off completely that you're just like, okay, I'm not fucking with anything with them. I know
Right.
it's kind of hard to tell at the beginning of the season, but it'll change. It's just for now from what you're thinking.
I'm trying to think like a team that's kind of like that.
That you lost interest in completely that you're like, I mean, look at
I know
Brad
who it is.
said-
I know who it is. It took me a second to think about this one. It's the Seattle Sea Chickens. I was a big advocate for them last year. That's a team that's going to see some good old Geno Smith writing back to people because this time they'll kind of figure him out.
Yeah. Yeah. He was
Like
who was comeback player of the year? Was it him or
he
Goff?
wasn't he?
I think it was him.
Yeah,
Okay.
he. They're going to be good, but like I don't know. I feel like there was once they put that extra hype on you, it's a wrap. Like the NFL will figure you out real quick.
Okay. All right. For me and Brad, don't take this any more than it is, okay? I'm marrying the Chargers.
We won the Super Bowl.
No, no. I just like Herbert's like position in his place at this time, this year. I feel like there's a lot going on. It's LA, but it's not LA. You feel me? Because you got the Rams. So a lot of people are like, oh, yeah, the Rams. But then you're like forgetting that I'm not saying you're going all the way. I'm just saying, like, as a better, I think it's something that I would really be interested in giving that engagement to the next level, if that makes
Can't
sense.
be any worse than what it was last year, huh?
Well, there's nowhere else to go but up if you're really that bad. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, you can't take teams over and over again. You wouldn't take Mr. Comeback Player of the Year. So you know what I mean? I would think that without his injuries, he's probably going to be pretty elite. Possibly next to Trevor, because they're getting into the role now and getting used to it. So we'll see. And then a team that I would kind of fuck with, and I know I fucking buried them last year. It was the Broncos. I just feel like there's a little bit of like comeback player of the year-ish for Mr. Wilson because he's doing that thing.
Timeout. There's no comeback player of the year award this year.
I just there's
It's
this
already been
weird
decided.
there's this weird like script hanging over my head, and it just looks like he needs a little bit of that. Everyone else got their little script going on with like Tom Brady out and then like Aaron Rodgers getting his show. You got AZ looking like they suck forever. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just weird because it's right there hanging where you got this old dude, but he's not so old dude, but he's still relevant. That's the only reason why I would fuck with some of the bets on his lines. That's the only reason why. Because there's a little bit of that, I would say Burke Buzzins factor from last year. And then a team that I would kill off, this is pretty hard because there's so many fucking teams. I'm
I mean,
not
I feel like
sure.
there's an obvious choice in the kill department, but we can't make it that obvious.
I mean, you can say another team. You don't have to say, two teams, but I would probably say I can't say the Packers because I think they'll be okay, even though it's so new. But maybe the Titans. I don't know where they're going with stuff. Maybe there's a lot of like secret hype on them. But over the few years that we've been going on with these seasons, I feel like Titans has been a lot on our bets. We take a lot of it most of the time. I think everyone on the podcast takes the Titans, and then we like end up losing really bad or like to shit. You know what I mean? So I don't know betting wise. I'm really scared for this season, to be honest with you, because a lot of the things that I've been seeing and the way that I am and how I've always been on the show is about scripting and the story. And I used to say that I love that a lot, but now I feel like they're going to throw everything out the door and the trash, and we're not going to know anything that happens just because everything's getting into that mode. So we'll see.
Can I
Um,
say something about Russell Wilson?
yeah. Sorry.
What if he was never good? Everyone ever
That's what
think
I was
that?
thinking.
Isn't
What
that
about
He
crazy
Bailey?
to
did, but
think?
he did win a ship.
Again, he didn't win the ship. The defense won the ship.
Correct. But he's going to get the credit for
What
it.
was it? What was the final? They scored 8 points.
43-8.
Yeah, that's all defense right there.
Yeah. Well, I
I'm
mean,
just
Opening
we
saying.
had
kickoff,
a
took
really
him to
good
the
defense
house.
for years, and we
First
couldn't.
play of the game, safety.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. What was it that you were gonna say, Brad? That was obvious, you said?
Oh, Arizona is the obvious kill team. I mean, they're gonna they're gonna be the survivor. Like everyone's gonna pick against them, and it's gonna be 1 week they win, and they're gonna take out fucking
Yeah.
3/4 of the field.
If the script is still the way it's supposed to be.
You see, your boy Caleb said that he will not play for Arizona if they keep tanking too. By the way, he'll stay at USC.
Stud.
Yep.
Wow.
That's my guy
I didn't
right
even
there.
know he
I don't
said
know
that.
how real that is, but that's what was mentioned. Like he's
Oh
not
my God. What
it's
if they
not
pay him
tolerant.
money though? Then
Not
they
that
have
he
no
don't care.
choice.
He's
He
don't
makes
he's
money in
not
college. He's like the highest
It's true. It's
NIL
true.
player.
yeah, he's good.
Fucking guy drives a Ferrari, for all I know.
With his short hair.
Made
Doesn't
by
matter. Short.
USC.
He's got the Mahomes hair, the non-Mahomes
Yeah,
hair,
yeah. One of
the
the things.
patchy beard. It doesn't matter. He's slinging that thing.
All right. Okay, so that's our little MFK. I'm not sure. Maybe we can go over Caleb's and Bobby's on the next episode, but we're gonna go over game spreads. Obviously, we always do a show the day before Thursday night football, so we're gonna start with that. And let me pull that up real quick. So last I did the lines was this afternoon. I'm not sure if it's changed or not. It's going to be the Detroit Lions versus KC. The spread is 4.5, and the over under total is 52.5. And then you have Travis Kelsey out with a
Is he
knee
for sure
sprain.
out, or is he still questionable?
Who?
I don't know if he's for sure out yet.
Yeah, I don't think he's out.
Yeah, I don't think I don't know. Let me check. I don't think
I
so.
mean, based off the line, it looks like he's gonna be out
He's
based off
gonna
that
play,
line.
but in limited snaps or what?
Well, they haven't ruled him out yet, is what I'm saying. So they're just tinkering.
They're
Just
waiting. Yeah. Yeah. Okay,
they know damn well they need some two-way action.
so Brad, I see that I have a bad number in my parlay over 54.5. You think it's gonna
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, I do have the bad number. The line's moved, and I took this line probably like 2 weeks ago when I was putting together a little parlay, and I was like, "Oh, highest total on the board. I like this over." So, and I mean, you got two teams that last year could just score at will. So
Yeah.
that's what my reasoning for the over.
Looking
Might
at
find
it
him.
from this afternoon, I agree with you on the over. I wanted to take it because I feel like both teams could really score, right? Doesn't matter. But obviously I don't know how much that changes on. I mean, it feels like he still has weapons and it's still Mahomes, so I don't know. You know what I mean?
I think
You
it'll
know
be
what
a battle
something
of no
Patrick has this
defense.
year that he hasn't had in years past is all his receivers are fast, every single one of them. There's no slow guys. It's a bunch of fast guys and
So it's
Travis.
back to the what did we used to call that? It was a couple of years ago.
BAU.
Yeah. Yeah. Business as usual. No, not that. There was what was their squad called? Do you guys remember? We used to say it all the time.
The fucking cheetahs, track meet. I don't
Yeah,
fucking
it
know.
was something. It was like
I don't
Legion
think it
of
was
Zoom.
them.
Oh yeah,
Legion
Legion
of
of Zoom. There you go.
That's what it was. Because yeah.
Even with no Tyreek, they are fast this year.
Yeah, they always go for the fast dudes for sure.
Yeah. Now every receiver except for Travis is fast, and Travis for a tight end is fast.
All right. I have nothing for Bobby and Caleb, and then you're like in the over 52.5 as well. So we agree on this, right?
Yeah, it'll be a battle of no defense, I think. There'll be like, because it's the beginning of the year, they'll be just like
They're just
everyone.
gonna like get acquainted with each other.
Detroit will score on them. Casey will score on them. It'll be just a score. Like,
Unless
I don't really see
Detroit's
Detroit
D
being a
comes to
defense.
play and try and figure it out. So hopefully they start scoring. All right, but next game, Panthers versus Falcons. 3.5 is the spread. Over is 43.5. Over under is 43.5. Looks like Prado, you're taking. Oh no, that's Bobby. Bobby's taking Atlanta -3.5. Not sure why. Is there something I haven't been following a lot of these teams. I know I've seen the Panthers play a little bit, but I don't know anything about Atlanta. Like
It's like a bunch of. It's like maybe fade.
It's like
all
a
the,
kids game, yeah.
Yeah, fade all the rookie quarterbacks week.
I mean,
So
that's
what
all
is
I
this
could
going to
think
be?
of.
Is this going to be like an over session and they're playing it down where they're like, oh, it's going to be under so bad because these guys suck, or is it? Do you take the over because it's a good idea?
I know
I
Carolina
kind
has
of
a
like
good
the
defense,
under.
but what does Atlanta have?
I don't know.
Uh,
That's my whole thing. I'm like, I have
regardless of what defense they have, I think it's going to be hard for Bryce to score a lot.
Baseball score.
Yeah,
okay.
19-17 final.
The
Yeah.
Kickers.
Exactly.
Did it come
Yeah,
down to the Kickers?
Young Wei Koo. What's his name?
Is he
Yeah,
still there? Yep.
He is.
Oku.
All right. All right.
Remember
I'll
because
take
the
under in
meme,
that game.
Young Ho Koo.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
Young Ho
No.
Koo.
Okay. I don't have anything, but if I were, then this would be really fun. So, maybe just go for a little bit of the Panthers, but that's because I've seen them play. I haven't seen anything about Atlanta, so we'll see. Texans versus Ravens. I knew you were going to take this. I'm shocked you didn't put him at MFK. Texans versus Ravens. 10 is the spread. Over under is 43.5. -10 Lamar P. Are we back to Lamar Prado?
He's always been Lamar Prado.
I'm just shocked you didn't have anything for MFK.
Because he's not like the thing about him is like I feel like they'll be really good. They just will take a little bit of time because they have a new offensive coordinator, so it'll take a little time for them to get going. But they'll be a team that'll just kind of start on cruise control and kind of get up there. And I
And the
think they're
Texans are still trying to get themselves figured out.
they
Rookie
got
coach, rookie quarterback,
like
I
another.
just don't know what's going on over there.
Actually, do you
young
want to
players
know
everywhere.
49er.
a crazy stat about Baltimore? They average, I think, 25 or could be 28-point victories in week one.
Yeah, they smash week one.
Jesus.
They smash week one.
John Harbaugh.
They're like, I'm not playing any
No
games.
remorse.
Maybe they're BAU. Would you think
It's kind
BAU?
of an easy pick, I'd feel like. John week one against rookie coach, rookie quarterback.
Yeah. You guys have to, listeners got to consider the coaching.
Reminds me of Brado's pick, Auburn -39.5 versus UMass. It's just, this is what it's going to be. This is going to be the same game.
BAU. I think
Man.
this is more of a BAU. Well, no, I guess both teams are BAU-ish for week one. KC and Ravens.
Well, the band for Baltimore is finally all healthy too. I'm talking everybody.
Yeah. Damn. I remember when no one was there.
I think they still have a little bit of trouble in their secondary there, buddy.
But
whatever.
Okay.
I'm talking offense.
Okay.
I'm not taking anything on that game because I don't care for it.
Might be the easiest game of the week.
we'll see.
Free one.
Yeah, free one.
All right. Oh, maybe that's why everybody's taking them on Survivor. Uh-oh. Here comes
Already
the
burned the good
script.
team.
Now I'm just saying, oh, here comes the script. Wipe everyone out for Survivor.
Nah,
Anyway,
too early.
next Bengals versus Browns. 2.5 spread over under 47.5. What are we doing with the Browns spread? Look at you.
It's hard.
We're taking. We want misery week 1. We're getting it. I'm taking the Browns money line.
Wow.
I kind of like that, but you know that the other stats out there too. The first thing I looked at was Browns, but they said, is it Joe Burrow? I don't think has ever beat the Browns, huh?
Yeah, I don't think he's ever beat him.
I don't think he's ever
No,
beat the
because
Browns.
there was one Halloween they played and then he got beat, right?
He gets beat every time.
No, he's never beat him.
No, but it wasn't the score like hella bad, and we like.
Oh yeah, they
I
beat
know
the
some
brakes
of
off him
us
last
took
year.
Joe Burrow and we're like, turn off the fucking TV, turn it
No,
off.
we didn't. We took the Browns last
Yeah, took the
Halloween.
Browns.
Was that last Halloween?
Yep, beat the shit out of him
Okay, yeah, never mind. That was probably was what? How many times did they play?
2 times a
Twice a
year.
year.
Okay, all right. There was one time I don't even remember what year it was, but yeah. Okay, well maybe he beats them this time, or
Good.
I mean, is he the favorite?
Joe's the favorite, of
Yeah.
course. Joe's not going to
I'm
be.
sorry,
a
1, 2, 3,
Patrick.
4, 5. Hold on. So wait. They won 5 out of 6, but they won in December, but that was like December 11th. Sorry.
Meaningless game for Cleveland,
Yeah.
probably.
Remember they had no quarterback.
Oh yeah. You're right.
Actually, the Browns had beat the Bengals 8 out of the last 10 games. There you go.
Okay, so they
Wow.
only won twice.
Domination, huh? Didn't even think of that.
Dang.
They just have the recipe. That's what
They
I'm
did.
going off of here.
And where are they
And
playing? At Browns?
fucking Believeland.
And here's a funny thing about it too. I don't know if you remember this. The Browns are like they struggle to win week 1, I think it is.
I feel
I
like
think
these
so,
are
yeah.
setups. I
Yeah.
feel like these are setups.
It's like they have every bad what's it called? The stat against each other right here.
Dang. I kind of want to see. And 47.5 is such a like right there number too, where you're like, but I want to take it.
I just want to go against the grain on this one because I know that I'm going to be one of the few people in America taking the Browns.
Oh, here you go. Here's the stat. You're gonna love this one.
I can't say
When's
that
the
I
last, when's the last time Cleveland won a season opener? How about 2004?
Ooh.
Run it.
Holy shit.
Already fucking with the voodoo. Already
Let's
doing
see.
voodoo shit
Let's
week
see.
1.
All right.
Almost 20 years.
What about okay, let's go with Jags versus Colts. Is this not your guy? Yeah, this is your guy. 5
My
is
boy
the spread,
T-Law.
45.5 is the total. What are we doing there? What are we doing?
I mean, Anthony Richardson is going to look like a rookie. I could assure you that.
Yeah, fuck him.
They don't have anyone, huh?
They're bad. They might. It's like a race between who might be the worst in the NFL: the
But
Texans, the
why
Cardinals, and the
5?
Colts.
Why 5?
Division game.
Okay. And it's at Colts though, right?
Yeah, they're on the road. It's a respectable line, but remember this is week 1, so they're kind of just tossing numbers at us, making
Yeah,
us
let's
believe.
go out, feelers.
You know, as my great friend Paulie Howard would say, the point spread is the great equalizer in these games. So this could be just a fake line for all. Like they got to get some action on the Colts. They can't just put it at 12 and say, "Oh fuck, they're gonna get blown out."
Yeah. When it is, but if you give it 7, you already know that's the indication. So
Yeah, so a 5 it's a respectable number. You know, I feel like they're making you believe that the Colts really have a chance in this game.
how's their defense?
It doesn't
Who
matter.
knows?
They're not going to be able to score.
Yeah.
Oh my
No
god.
JT. I mean, they
So
got to
so
pray
the
Anthony
under
Richards
would
can hit a
be
receiver.
the under is looking kind of hot here.
Actually, the real question is, does any rookie quarterback have a chance to win this week? If not, I'm going to put a parlay and fade every single one of them.
I think the one that has the best chance to win is Bryce.
Okay.
Or
But other than that, there's no way Stroud's win. Look, if
Yeah.
Stroud wins,
Yeah.
fucking
that's hats off.
tip your cap. If Richardson wins, if he beats Doug in week 1, fucking tip your cap. I could see Bryce actually winning because Reich is not like the worst coach in the world. And I mean, Atlanta's not the best team out there. So
We'll see.
those are the only 3 rookies, right?
And well, we got Richardson, Bryce, and yeah. I feel like there was one.
Well, Levis isn't starting. He's the backup for Tennessee.
Well,
Maybe.
I guess Sam Howell's like a rookie, right?
You mean that just entered, or like someone that was like a backup and then he's starting?
Fresh.
No, just entered. Like this is their first year in the league.
Okay. I was gonna say Jordan Love is gonna finally do his thing.
Finally.
Point.
Anyway, okay, let's go with what did we say? So I don't know. I'm gonna take under on that game. It looks kind of saucy, so whatever. TB without TB versus Burke Buzzins. 6 is the spread, 45.5 is the total. What do you guys think?
My favorite game.
All right, go ahead, Prado.
It's fucking nothing to think about. Fade fucking the Vikings after all that shit you talked about. They're gonna be the Warriors of the 1 point. Now they're a touchdown. They shouldn't be a touchdown spread against anybody.
That's true.
Not like this. I mean, if they're playing against
I mean, it's because of the hype of who he has, obviously.
Is this in Tampa?
No.
Yeah.
Kind of should be like, if you think about it, this should be like a -8.5, -9.
But do you think that they want people on board?
I mean, who doesn't want to fade Tampa Bay with Baker out there? Just saying.
I just feel like there's something weird.
Funny, Tampa put out something on Twitter it's Baker and it says "Let's bake."
Did he?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Let him bake, baby. Let him bake.
Let him bake.
Watch him turn into who he is, and then
Tampa Bay has a good.
We're all going to be texting each other.
Bad.
We're all going to be texting each other, and he is who he is, folks. He is who he is.
Yeah, we'll be saying that about Burke.
Oh my God. But these two, so Baker and Burke, we've had these who he is, you know what I mean? Both of them.
Same old song and dance, these two.
Yeah, he is who he is.
Yeah.
All right, let's go with who's our next? I'm not I don't know. That's a last minute game for me. It looks kind of weird. I can't really pinpoint anything. Titans versus Saints, 41.5. The spread is 3. Why is it 3? That's what I want to know.
New quarterback. I feel like they got. I like Derek Carr in this system over here. I think they'll be a good team. They just I need to see them play a little bit more too.
There's a he is who he is kind of guy.
Who, Derek?
Yes.
No, Caleb.
No, Derek. The Caleb. Oh, hey, Caleb. You are there. He is who he is kind of guy. But we were just talking about who he is.
Who, Caleb Sanders?
Yo.
What's up? Thanks for joining. You're in the middle of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games in.
Oh shit.
We're talking about Titans versus Saints. Are you taking anybody? Spreads 3, 41.5 is the total.
3 for who?
Saints,
right? Because they're at Saints.
Yeah, I kind of like the Titans in this matchup. No one's giving them a chance.
I already told you that's a team that
I think the Saints are going to be mad overrated this year. Give me the Titans +3. In Nebraska +3.5.
Okay.
Had to get that out there.
All right.
Caleb Sanders.
I have all my toes. I'm not Deion Sanders.
Anyway, let's go. Stop. I know why you're doing that too. It's the game. All right. Next game, Niners versus. Well, did you guys have anything with that, by the way, Brad?
Honestly, I tip my cap off if you could bet Titans week 1. How about that?
Dude, they're gonna win. You watch.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Niners versus Steelers. Oh,
When you count Mike Vrabel out, that's when he comes barking back the
that's
loudest.
when you get somebody in. It's true. And he is who he is. I'm gonna say that about Carr. Just don't
And this
trust
is what
him.
you're gonna say during that game, Carlos. God, Derrick Henry just looks so good.
Hey, New Orleans' defense is good.
I hear you.
But the
Derek
guy
Carr's their
that's
quarterback.
trying to score is the he is who he is guy.
Who's even on New Orleans' offense? Is they going to be the revival of Michael Thomas?
What do we say about the guy who picked Michael Thomas? What are we 3 years ago or whatever? Didn't
Well,
we
how
say
about
that?
this? Well, he's not supposed to be the superstar. Olave is the superstar there. And then they have Brado's favorite running back that doesn't have a high name out there.
If I have
Jamal.
if I have it a little bit weird and quirky, I think Prado's trying to fuck with the Saints as well. He's not sticking to
I
one
fuck with
role.
the Saints. I think
You
the
feel me,
Saints are going
Rat?
to win
He's
that
got a
division.
little bit of a
I
little
want to fuck
dabble.
with the Saints, just not this week.
I fuck with the Saints.
Okay, so let's go with 49ers, Steelers, 2.5. We don't have Justin here, Al the towel.
Are you kidding me?
And over under is 41. I really wanted to hear his part too. So
Nothing to hear. It's money line Steelers, spread Steelers, fucking everything Steelers.
Alternate line Steelers, Steelers under, Steelers over team totals, Niners team total under. There you go.
Kenny Pickett over 400 yards.
See?
That's no. Caleb's not. That's just him.
Pickett
two
turnovers in this game for sure.
All right, Caleb looks like he's taking Niners -2.
Yeah,
Bobby's a homer. You're a homer, Brado. Brad,
well, I
are you
mean,
gonna
look,
be the
if
bad
you think
guy?
about it,
I mean, this line's kind of smelly.
All right,
Steelers should be -1.
Caleb, give me your 2 cents on this since these two guys have been talking a little bit already.
They're going to steamroll him. I haven't seen enough from Kenny Pickett. He had one good year in college and basically did nothing last year. He had a couple decent passes in the preseason, but no, I haven't seen enough from that's a lot of faith in a relatively unknown commodity. I'm going San Francisco, and I think Christian McCaffrey runs all over him.
And then also, not to mention, Glock Purdy is who Kenny wants to be, right?
Yep.
So he's going to be wearing they're going to do the trade shirts thing, and they're going to look happy and flappy.
Big cock Brock. Yep.
I love it. All right. Total there is a little bit weird. Is that going to go under? 41 seems kind of
easy, huh?
Yeah.
Take the under?
Looks valuable. May go up just to fuck with you a little bit. So we'll see. Arizona versus Washington. 7 is the line. This is a blowout. So 38 is the total because it's a blowout. Washington -7. Bobby. Caleb, you're not touching the game?
Nope.
All right. Bobby's indicating the same exact thing that I just said. Something funny might happen, but I'm not sure because the coach doesn't look too motivational.
How about Josh Dobbs? That's your starting quarterback. Brado's probably like, who?
I know he got traded during preseason.
Yeah, terrible.
Is he gonna know? But what about their defense? Do they even have one?
Nope. Trade everybody.
Okay, so they're in a rebuild mode, guys. Meaning they might be good value to take every week to win some okay money. So take a look.
They're playing for Caleb. No, literally, they are.
Who?
Caleb Williams.
And your brother from USC.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me. It's like, what did I do?
You're like, why would they play for me? I don't even like them. All right, next game, Packers versus Bears. No more Aaron, the owner of the Bears. And over under is 42. The spread is 1. So it should be a really close game per se. Caleb, you're taking the Chicago Bears.
Yeah, give me Chi-Town.
-1.
I thought it would be a higher spread than that. I can't believe I have no faith. Again, no faith in Jordan Love, unknown commodity. I'm not sold on Fields, but at least we somewhat know what we got with him if he can stay healthy. The limited game action we have with Jordan Love, he looks awful. I don't know if Christian Watson's a legit number 1 receiver.
Did you see some preseason stuff for him or no?
No, I didn't follow them
Okay.
in the preseason. I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I'm not convinced Christian Watson's a #1 guy on a playoff contender either. I think Aaron's gone, so yeah, they'll game by game they're probably in worse shape. But if they somehow make it to the playoffs, so they might actually pull a couple off for once. So
Okay, Prado likes Chicago as well, but you got it at 2.5.
I mean, that's what it's floating at. Though it doesn't matter what this will be. I just realized the Green Bay Packers have won 8 in a row. Chicago's finally a favorite. They're on to new things. Like they'll probably come out here and fucking run all over this team.
And they still have a defense that's presentable.
They revamped the whole team on Chicago, so I just they're gonna snap the streak. This is the week. Snap the streak.
Okay, and they'll be super happy. Man, this makes me want to take Chicago. Oh my god, you don't want me taking Chicago though.
Chicago's like a fun team. I kind of want them to do well. I don't know why.
Here we go.
Right, Brad?
Anything for that, Brad?
Not really. I mean, I kind of don't want to bet on this game at all.
Okay.
That
Not a
means he's
problem.
gonna be
There's
bet
so
on it,
many
folks.
other games.
That means I like GB and just don't want to say anything.
Okay, so
9 in a row.
9 in a
Raiders.
row.
Let's go with Raiders Broncos 3.5 over under 44. These teams play each other so much over the season.
Feel like you just got to go Denver.
Just for fun.
I
I just feel
mean,
like Jimmy Garbaggio.
I feel
You
like
know what I
Caleb
mean?
will go to the Raiders if the Raiders tank for him, not the Cardinals.
Jimmy Garbaggio is owned by Russell Wilson.
well, he said today that he's not going to play if he doesn't like the situation he's going to be drafted into. He won't even stay, or he'll stay for another year in college.
See?
So the game's
Okay,
changed,
yeah,
man. You
Caleb-
make millions of
Caleb.
dollars playing in college now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good for them.
So you
Yeah.
got
Maybe I would have had a change of heart when I was in high school if this was going on.
I know you could just be an advertised king. You don't even have to worry
dang
about
for
getting
real,
played.
right?
Look
Like,
at
just
DJ
telling yourself-
Ungale.
Yeah.
And, yeah, DJ's out there going to be a college hero and never play a snap in the NFL.
Yep.
Fuck it. Why not?
He signed one of the biggest NIL deals when it started off too.
So I like Russ, but I
do too. I want to
it's
tell you on
Jimmy
that.
Garbaggio, you know what I mean? I don't know what to say.
Can I say this little one thing? How the fuck can you pick fucking the Tennessee Titans, but then not give any respect to the Raiders? It's crazy.
Listen here, because Tennessee has a good coach, bro.
He
You still gotta
loves
have
to
good
coach.
players.
He's
The
coaching
Raiders
him.
do not have a good coach.
Who's their coach again?
McDaniels.
Exactly. You just answered your own question.
And he's playing the team where he got blown out like what was it 50-8 or some shit back in the day when he coached the Broncos.
I don't know what
Give
to
it back
say.
to him.
I'll say this though, the everyone hates on Sean Payton. Why?
No, he's just a toughie. He's
Mouth.
just a toughie.
Huh?
That's it.
His mouth got him in trouble this offseason.
Yeah, he's just
Yeah, guy's just been like an asshole. Like he
That's
cuts
good.
everything off, and he's just like a weird guy. And then like he got a lot of
He told Russell not to talk to people anymore. He was like, stop hugging people, stop kissing babies. You're not running for office. You're playing football.
Man, shut the fucking guy up.
Yeah,
I mean, Sean's right. He turned that into a program, not a fucking country club.
exactly. Okay, nothing for everyone else. Okay. Dolphins, Chargers. 3 is the spread. Shocked you're not taking anything but the over under 51, Brad. Over 51. Talk to me.
Yeah,
about
I
your
think
team.
we could both score.
Talk to me about your team.
My team is pretty much intact from last year. We added the rookie wide receiver from TCU, another big option. Herbert should have a bounce back year. He did not, as bad as he did last year, it could not get any worse, I feel like. So I like the uprising of him this year, and I like the way things are going. Unfortunately, we still have Brandon L. Staley at the helm, but that just is what it is.
What time is this game, you guys?
125.
Oh man, this is gonna be that game too. I can feel it.
Oh yeah, it's gonna come down to the
To
very
the
last play.
wire.
I kind
The
of like
spread just indicates that.
I like I like Miami in this. I don't like whenever LA Chargers are -3, it's like God.
Oh
This is the
yeah,
same
because
spread week 1 last year.
you
We were
start
-3.5 against the Raiders.
you start like shredding, huh? You're like, oh man, you like him as a dog, but you don't like him as a favorite.
They were -3 versus Dallas, didn't cover. They were -3 versus Tennessee, they didn't cover.
It's
That was a
gonna
big
come
gap.
down. It's gonna come down to the players and the coaching. That's what it's gonna come down to.
I can
Will
see
it
whoever
be-
wins this game winning it on fucking walk-off field goal.
Yeah. And it's gonna be like, oh my God, did he catch it? Did he catch it's with you know what I mean? First down, all this stuff. It's gonna be
And Keenan Allen will get hurt, which is who he is.
Jesus. Ugh. But you know what? I don't know. I don't know. This is a great game. It's gonna be a fun game to watch. Hopefully. Hopefully it's not boring. All right. Nothing for you, Caleb.
Nope.
I don't know what to do in this one.
Eagles, Pats. It's your team. 4 is the spread, over under 45. Caleb, you have anything on this? Under 45.
Yeah, I'm not touching the spread, but I feel like it's going to be a rock fight. If New England can do one thing, it's play defense and keep the ball away from the other team. That doesn't mean they're going to win, but I feel like they can at least make it ugly to give
I
themselves a
agree
fighting
with you.
chance. A fighting chance. So yeah, I mean I'm going under 45 here.
I heard Patriots money line's the play in this game.
You know what's crazy?
The Eagles are in for a disappointing season for
You
sure.
know what's crazy?
So
That Patriots play is probably it. I mean, I'm just saying because their defense looks I mean, Caleb, you've already said it for me. And that's one of the teams that I did watch is I don't care how many times they got dropped in the fucking fantasy.
Yep.
There's something coming within this game. And hopefully Bill is who he is this year.
Yeah,
Well, if there's
I mean,
one thing he could do is game plan against fucking Jalen Hurts.
Exactly. He's gonna take him out of the equation and then let
And
the
a
other guy.
lot of
beat him.
people have counted the Pats out of this game, but I'm just gonna blow it over a little bit, step up. I would take the Pats on this. And call me whatever you want to call me next week, but
the
I mean,
line's
I think
pushed-
we're all in agreement on
the
that.
the line's pushed to 2.5 now. As of this
and
recording.
that's quick.
Yeah.
That was
Give me-
this
give-
afternoon.
Give me the hoodie.
So people must be smashing.
Darth Hitty.
We'll
Yeah,
see.
that's the thing, man. Is there with a good defense can hide a lot of the flaws in your offense, and it can keep you in games that you have no business being in.
Yeah.
So I mean, +4, they should be able to cover that just by not fucking up. Plus, they got Bill O'Brien back as offensive coordinator. They got rid of that clown fat Patricia. He's finally gone. Go build rockets somewhere. You piece of
I
shit.
forgot Bill O'Brien's back.
Yeah, and
Yep,
he
who
loves
worked with
those
Max
tight
at Alabama
ends.
or Mac at Alabama.
Loves them.
Yep. So he's got
Loves
loves the
those
tight
tight
ends.
ends.
Damn near won the Heisman with Mac.
Yeah.
He loves those tight ends. So I mean, you have options, right? That's what we're saying here, Caleb. So
Yep.
it could
That's a
work.
good pick. The Patriots money line.
It could work. All right. Let's see. Rams versus Seattle. That's 5.5, over under 46. These two teams play each other a lot as well. What are we doing with Rams? No Cup. That's for sure. And then Seattle, obviously Gino and DK and the crew there. So Bobby's taking Gino because he's still riding the Gino bench. -5.5.
Wow.
I know, right?
A lot of
Shocking.
confidence in Gino.
Well, because he also Rams doesn't have Cup, which is kind of a big deal. But I don't know. DK is gonna get it done. It's in Seattle, right? Is it in Seattle? I think it's in Seattle.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just the Rams suck. I think there's another team you got to watch out for Caleb. LA to LA, right, Brad?
Yeah. I mean, if Sean was a good coach, he would be able to keep this game close, but I don't know.
Who the
Maybe
hell
he
put
has it in
Rams?
him. What's the
Cam
record
Akers.
between these two? What's the record between these two? Is it the Rams own Seattle or Seattle owns the Rams? I forgot. We had this whole thing.
No, I think it's a very split thing here.
Yeah, let me go check.
Yeah, because I remember we used to talk about this.
I remember Seattle used to own the Rams, low key.
I think
Yeah,
so.
they did.
And then we owned no. Was it? I don't even remember.
You guys own the
We
Rams.
own the
Rams
Rams.
own the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Seattle kind of owned you guys for a while.
Yes, because Russell was there.
So
with
Seattle's
Jimmy.
won the last 2 games, and then prior to that, the Rams have won 3 games. So it's been kind of like even. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Kind of split.
6 and 4, last 10.
This might go under 46
Huh.
I
It
think Seattle
hasn't-
covers this.
if it hasn't changed already. I don't think they could cover 5.5. Kind of tough. We'll see.
Rams suck. That's all I can say. Rams suck.
Yeah, might be Stafford's retirement party.
Yep.
He
And
doesn't
Brad
care.
said
He's
this
already
best.
won
This is the year that all those picks kind of come to this year. Like, well, where's
He
all
doesn't
those
care. He doesn't care. Yeah. It's just
Well, they got their least Super Bowl. They bought on credit, and now they're good.
Yeah.
Yep.
They did the
Exactly.
thing.
SoFi is getting sold out now by all these performers just so they
Yeah.
can.
I
get
know,
it
fucking
out.
Swifty sigh right there.
Hey, did you know Metallica broke the Taylor Swift record?
Really?
Did they?
Yeah.
Impressive.
Beyonce didn't even come close.
Strong.
God, Metallica sucks now.
No, but they broke the record 80,000 2 days in a row and then broke Taylor
Damn.
Swift's record. Crazy.
Blacker than the yeah.
All right, let's go. I don't have, like I said, maybe the under. I'm not sure. Sunday night football. Dallas Dick Boys versus New York Giants. 46.5 is the total, and the spread is 3. So they want to keep this close, but this could be a blowout game. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let's go with no. Caleb, you don't have anything?
Nothing on the Dick Boys. No.
Bobby's taking G-Men +3. You're also taking G-Men +3. DJ, Daniel Jones, money line. So you're taking everything New York Giants.
Well, it's because I'm trying to just make sure I look this up right, but I remember Dallas always finds a way to lose week 1. They're one of those other teams too.
God, this just scares me with
The
the
disappointment.
I don't know what to think. I feel like they're gonna have to give the people something.
They're 13 and 8 in week 1. And that's what it is. And then but they're 8 and
Don't
1.
you guys have like this weird feeling where you're like, okay, they gotta give something to the people?
They're 8 and 1 at home.
Yeah.
They're on the road, aren't they?
On week 1, they're like
They're on the Cowboys are on the road.
I know. So that's only that's what I'm saying. They're 13 and 8 on the road in week 1.
I kind of like the boys here, honestly, because I
feel
think
like there's a
everyone
lot of
counted them
money
out already.
flowing. But it is true, it's New York, so we'll see. We'll see. I don't have anything, but I want to say DDB. I just can't say it.
All right, here's a good
Fucking
question.
hate them.
for you. Who the hell's the offensive coordinator for the Dallas Cowboys?
Gallimore got blown out, I'm assuming.
Remember, he went to your team.
I have no idea.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I
We
thought-
lost.
I thought
Go ahead
they're
and put the Miami
Brian
ticket in right now.
Schottenheimer.
There you go. See?
wow, what a fucking name.
Also, former Chargers coach.
Yep.
Jesus.
Good
What
old
a
Marty.
name. I'm sorry, that's a fucking name.
Yeah, Marty Schottenheimer.
It's Brian Schottenheimer.
I know the great. No, I'm just saying the great.
I know
Schottenheimer.
Marty's son. I got you.
All right, let's go.
I still like DDB.
Caleb doesn't have anything on it.
No.
And they don't have any Schultz either.
Good observation.
Is it really gonna go over 46.5?
It's one of those. It should, but because it's Dallas, you'll be sitting there, bro, saying like, "Why the?"
But we're gonna
fuck do
be
you
there's
guys
so many people
suck?
that's gonna be fucked up because it's Sunday night and they're gonna be like, oh my god, you know.
Yeah, maybe we'll just take the under instead of Dallas.
All right.
I want to switch my Monday night pick too. I put the wrong person.
Okay, Monday night. Bills versus the Jets. 2.5 is the spread. Over under 46.5. Big Pick Brad is taking the Bills -2.5.
No, I want to switch
like
it.
the Bills.
I want
You
to
wanna
switch
go
it to
with
the
Oh,
Jets.
you want Aaron fucking Rodgers. All right. Why?
New York Jets, 9/11 on 9/11. Let's go.
I love it.
God.
The conspiracy pick.
I took the
Yes.
Giants last year on 9/11. They won as a 5-point dog against Tennessee. Give me the Jets this year.
Is it
He
really
said, run it
9/11?
back, Caleb.
Oh my god.
Is it
Well,
9/11?
Is it really?
You goddamn right it is.
Yeah, it is.
Hold on.
Well, I'll tell you what, Josh Allen's Osama bin Laden or George Bush, depending on which story you believe. No, I'm not. I think it's going to be a big fucking disappointment with Aaron Rodgers coming out in week 1, new star QB
Oh,
on a
are
new
we doing
team as
that
it
thing?
usually is.
Where they come from the show, they just did the show.
I think he finally is happy. Honestly,
I know he kind of looks happy on Hard Knocks.
Yeah, I think he just kind of like, you know what, I'm fucking over this bullshit. I got a good defense. I got a good little squad here. I'm grateful to be in a good place. He could have went and played for. Think of a shit team he could have played for.
Raiders.
There you go. Could have played for the Raiders.
He's
Broncos.
39 though.
Yeah.
You know,
Him
I
at
used to
39
hear
versus
that
what
same
Brett Favre
story
was
about
at
Tom
39 are
Brady.
two different things, though.
How's Josh's health? Is he like cool? Is he like,
He'll be
is there
fine.
something that we didn't hear? And
How about he's overrated? How about that?
How about Stephon Diggs isn't going to be able to get off the line?
Yeah. See? Sauce Gardner?
Oh yeah, that's a good matchup. Just, I really want to go with the old me would be like, oh, the Bills, right? But the Jets are looking kind of like they have something to prove here. Maybe they flip the script on all the Hard Knocks teams and actually do something, So
I mean, I just think the Saleh guy he's a good coach. I feel like
Yeah, good defense.
of course, look where he came from.
that's
Yeah.
true. And as soon as I saw that it was 9/11, I'm like, yeah, this is. I already know.
Well, Brad,
I'm not,
yeah,
yeah,
Brad,
you
you
know
wanna
why?
run it
Because you
back
bet
because
on this game in
conspiracy.
the first quarter. You'd be like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" That's what you would say. You're like, "No way." And it's 14-0 right away. Josh Allen throws 2 picks, one for a house call.
Back to the house, fucking fumble 6 on the next
God,
play.
oh my
fucking
God.
Actually,
Solomon
you know what?
Thomas
Josh
strip sack.
actually-
He's revived his career in New York. He looks like a specimen on Hard Knocks. Don't even recognize the guy.
And just so you know, there's also a rumor that Mike Evans might be going to the New York Jets.
That
My
would be
God.
dangerous. That could be interesting.
He could be really great, actually.
Put your AFC fucking winner ticket right now on the Jets. Jesus Christ.
What about Caleb? You're still taking the Bills, or are you changing your mind over there?
No, I'm staying with the Bills. I don't care about Aaron Rodgers or his UFO sightings. So
You saw that X-Files fucking little
Yeah.
interview thing on Hard
Crazy.
Knocks?
That's crazy.
Go
Now
Bills.
this game,
Outside.
this game could very well do a couple different things. This might be the downside of having an over under at 46.5. Because if you do something with this total and you even have the itch, you're going to be sweating no matter which way. I don't care what anyone says.
Let me ask Caleb this. This is actually really important because it's a division game. Who wins this division this year?
it's tough, man. It could go like
This might be the best
obviously
division in football.
favorite. Buffalo's obviously the favorite. I don't think Miami's as far away from them as a lot of people think they are. You're right. It could be. I mean, Aaron Rodgers, obviously the Jets, and then you can't it's like I said, Bill and that defense. They're always going to be in games just because that defense keeps them in it, and they got an improved offense. There's no way the offense could be any worse than it was last year, and the defense should be just as good. So I mean, New England's a threat too. I mean, literally, it's flip a coin. It could go any 4 ways.
Yeah,
It might be the best defense or best division in football this year.
It is, hands down.
All right. Anything else for okay, Caleb? I think I see you started with Titans. The only other one that you added was Taylor Gang money line.
Oh yeah, you got to. Yeah, let's do it. I can't go away from the golden goose. The well ain't dry yet. So
The well is not dry yet.
I'm taking Joe Cool over the alleged rapist. So
Therapist, apist,
Therapy,
rapist, therapist.
yeah,
Rapist.
something like that.
Okay. Other than that, the only thing we went over was MFK. Did you have any teams that you were gonna marry, fuck, and kill? Marry meaning you're gonna ride them till the lights go out on through the year or through the season. Fuck with a team, but not really commit. And then the other one is kill off the team completely for the season.
I'll say, let me see here. I'm gonna kill the Browns. I don't believe the Deshaun hype. I don't see it. I'll fuck the Bears. because I mean, I feel like Justin Fields, you got a mobile quarterback like that, you can steal some games.
You did
Maybe-
talk about that.
Maybe
Yeah.
the Patriots. Mary, I don't see any team that jumps out to me that I would marry and
Really?
ride with like I have in the past. No,
What about the
No.
Kansas City Chiefs?
Kelsey, man, Kelsey, and no, like they got no receivers this year, so we'll see.
All right. Well, maybe you'll marry someone
They
other
just got the
than
greatest quarterback in the NFL. That's about it.
That'd be fun.
other than me as a
That's the
football
best
team
football player in the world.
later in the season. Congratulations to you, by the way, sir.
Yeah. Sorry, that went down the wrong pipe. Yeah, getting married a month from today, actually. In 25 minutes. It'll be exactly a month away. So we're doing the thing. We're vacationing in the Bay Area. We're doing all that shit. So
Yeah, you gonna come visit us?
are you guys back in the Bay Area?
Yeah.
Maybe I will. Well, I don't know. We're gonna be in San Francisco for like a night, and then
Dude, we're literally right there.
we're going to Carmel.
Nice.
Yeah, so I don't know. We'll have to see. She's got shit planned. We're at some resort or something like that. So,
He's like, whatever, I'm just gonna get drunk.
dude, I'm gonna get drunk and well, it'll probably be too cold to hang out on the beach, but I'm gonna get drunk and just fuck off.
He's
Yeah, we'll
gonna
see.
Go out there anyway.
We'll see. I'll let you know what the plans are.
All right. Well, that's pretty much what we've got for the entire show. I don't know if I'm forgetting anything for now. Any shout outs? I know Caleb, you've got your show that you just recorded, which is
Yeah.
great.
That's why I was late. Follow my show, That's Based, every Saturday and Wednesday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, wherever you get your shows, with the exception of YouTube, because we're banned from that godforsaken app. Follow my socials. Caleb Isn't Funny, Twitter and Instagram. Caleb Salvatore Comedy on TikTok. Go do the thing. I got sponsors and shit. Go buy their stuff. You know how to do it.
Yep. All right. And then Prado, any shout outs for you?
Shout out to Deion Sanders.
No. And his 6 toes. That's the other shout out. Mash Nebraska +3.5. Mash it.
Smash them.
Smash it and smash the under too, because they're going to make it an ugly game.
Oh
Colorado's coming in, the most hype that program's been in 30 years, and they are going to fall so far down to earth. Yeah, I can blame them for beating a team by 3 that was overrated as fuck in a shootout, giving up 7.5 yards a carry. I'll blame them for
crazy. Anything else for Brad? What about you, Brad?
Yeah, I got nothing.
No shout outs? MGM pod?
Shout out MGMH pod. We'll be back soon. Bands are on tour.
Got you. All right. Shout out to Wager Attack. This is where we get our numbers. www.wagerattack.com. Use code SBQ. Get 2 times the bonus play. And then we have Dior Beauty. Use Dior Beauty. Obviously, you know where to go for that. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching us. Obviously, we're on YouTube because we haven't been banned yet. And
I'll change that. Don't worry.
We'll also have Spotify, everything else, and then soon to be Prime Video, which we are currently talking with them now. So we appreciate you guys. We will see you guys next week. Let's see how everyone does. And once again, thanks for watching.